You can't change the whole world, but you can change someone's world. And isn't that the same thing? Trailhead International is a gathering point for Christians who have a passion for sharing the message and love of Jesus Christ with people in developing nations. Trailhead raises initial funding for church and community center facilities and works with local leaders in very difficult and often dangerous areas where funding a church facility or a community center of their own is simply not a reality.
My name is Peter Lomanat. We've had up to 200 new believers since 2015. They walk from long distances. This church building will protect us from rain and sun. I'm praying to God for you. Most importantly, I want to say thank you very, very much.
Trailhead also develops ongoing community center programs to serve local communities, including youth sports centers, kids feeding centers, and adult trade skills centers.
One of the most effective ministries that we help develop and support are what's called sports centers. And sports centers are basically, we provide the resources that they can hire the coaches, that they can rent the fields, that they can buy uniforms or jerseys, and it's relatively inexpensive. For like maybe $300, $400, or $500 a month, you can have a sports center like this where there's literally 100 kids or more who are then connecting to the church.
But it's not just about sports or food. It's about loving and serving real people and making a tangible difference in their lives, both physically and spiritually.
Hello, my name is Valentin Grushetsky. I'm the pastor of the small church in Ukraine. We have about 25 children from Christian homes and about 30 children out of non-Christian, very often fatherless homes. These little ones come to us because at the church they find love, attention, help and instruction. Both kids and teens are active and they love sports. And this is where Trailhead had become a blessing for us. With their financial support, we're building right now a sport yard on the church property.
Trailhead International is a 501c3 nonprofit that partners with amazing companies and leaders who desire to add an element of faith to their social impact charitable giving.
I'm standing here about 30 or so miles out of Lilongwe, Malawi. We're in the village of Chimoto. My name is Mark Carter. I'm with Trailhead International, and I just want to thank all of our amazing supporters. We're building buildings like this all over the world for congregations that don't have a building, who now can have a place to worship, and they're growing and they're so excited. And again, I want to ask Pastor Ruben, what do you think this new church will mean to your congregation, to your people, and to this village?
This is so great, and then I believe that people are so excited, and as a pastor too, I'm also excited. I appreciate the good work you are doing with your ministry, but at a good place like this one, it means a great deal to us, and then for the community to see this building, they say this is serious business, because the place of worshiping God need to be a good place like this one.
Trailhead also partners with churches and individuals with huge hearts who desire to share the hope they have found in Christ. 100% of all contributions to Trailhead go directly to projects. All administrative and operational expenses are independently funded by Daniel and Rachel Pettit and events. Please consider becoming involved with Trailhead International. You really could help build a church or fund a community center. You can't change the whole world, but you can change someone's world. And isn't that the same thing?